Do you ever have one of those days where you're just completely exhausted and you have absolutely no motivation? Well, this is an example of a couple of those days for me. So I hope that you're excited to come alongside me while I try to get some things done around the house, and hopefully this gives you a little bit of motivation to get some things done around yours too. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I just got home last night. Well, we just got home, Jason and I, from our weekend trip to New Orleans. We didn't get back until about 7 p.m. We traveled pretty much 12 hours yesterday to get home, and I was absolutely exhausted last night, so I went right to bed and I slept all night. I'm still really tired today, but I need to get my house in order. My mom had the kids here at my house this weekend. She did a great job keeping on top of everything, but just naturally when I'm not around, things are not how I would like them. So I need to go ahead and clean up my house today. It is very, very messy in here, and part of that is my own fault because I did not clean up before bed last night because I was so exhausted from traveling. So we're gonna deal with cleaning up. I also have a FabFitFun unboxing and some discount codes to share from them in a little bit, so stay tuned for that. My box is sitting back there. I'm so excited to open it up. I picked some really good stuff this month. But anyway, without any further introduction, we are gonna go ahead and start cleaning up this mess. This mess right here is very reminiscent of my house before I went through my whole decluttering journey. Lately, it's been so hard to stay on top of the mess in my house, but we've just been incredibly busy, and then you throw in multiple big trips that we've taken. It's just been hard. Plus, it is the holiday season, so we have Halloween. It's actually Halloween today when I'm recording these voiceovers. But that means that there's like extra home decor out, extra holiday related items around the house and stuff like that. So anyway, it's been really tough to stay on top of the clutter recently, which is definitely kind of discouraging considering how much decluttering I have done over the last year. But I'm also just trying to remind myself that we have totally outgrown the house that we're living in and that we are in the early stages of house hunting. So wherever we end up living next, I feel like the house is going to feel so empty when we move all of our stuff in because I truly have gotten rid of so much. We had the absolute best time going to New Orleans this past weekend to go see the Eras tour. It was so much fun. You can see I'm wearing some of my merch. We stood in the merch line for like 3.5 hours, so I feel like I earned the right to wear this sweatshirt like every single day if I really want to, but it was the best time. We had so much fun. We tried lots of really good food. We had warm beignets from Cafe du Monde. We walked like 20 to 30,000 steps every single day all over the city. We of course checked out Bourbon Street, but it was just a blast. We had the best time. I missed the crap out of my kids though. I was so excited to come home and see them. This was my first time ever being away from my kids. The only time that I've ever left either one of them was when I was in the hospital giving birth to Sutton. Carson was with my mom, but otherwise that's it. I never ever leave them. So it was really strange to be just me for a couple of days and not just a mom for a couple of days, but it was super fun and would recommend if you have the support system to have someone watch your kids for a weekend every once in a while. It was really, really nice to get away and have a break and see somewhere new. Usually by Halloween, I'm kind of itching to decorate for Christmas. I'm usually really excited for the Christmas season. And don't get me wrong, I am excited for the Christmas season, but I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer this year to decorate. I'll probably wait until closer to Thanksgiving to put up any Christmas decorations. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on those of us who post on social media to do everything early, but I don't want to give into that pressure this year. I feel like the clutter from Halloween honestly has just been a little bit too much for me, so I would love to take down my Halloween decorations and just kind of have a blank slate for a little bit before I go ahead and put out all of the Christmas clutter as well. That being said though, I did make a Christmas purchase so far this year. I'm really excited about it. Last year, most of my ornaments broke. I think I talked about this in one of my basement declutter videos, but we really needed new ornaments for our Christmas tree this year. I feel like our collection has just been dwindling for quite some time. But I was at Target and I was just looking around in the holiday section, no intentions of buying anything, but I told myself if I found these specific ornaments I've been looking for since last year that I would go ahead and buy them, and I did not expect them to have them, but they did. I think they're by that Threshold line at Target, but they're like kind of neutral, velvety type ornaments, and they're like a bit like a larger size than a standard ornament, and they're so adorable. Again, I've been wanting them since last year, but they were completely sold out last year. So when I saw them in the store, I grabbed 2 boxes, and I'm really, really excited to use those to decorate our tree this year. Sutton always stands in his kitchen helper. You guys know this by now if you watch my channel all the time, but because he's always up there eating and playing and stuff, it gets grimy underneath the kitchen helper and then also on this side of the island, so I wanted to clean that off. I cannot be the only one who struggles with this, but I feel like there's always shoes all over my house. No matter how hard I try, everybody in my family just like kicks their shoes off and leaves them wherever, and then I'm tripping over shoes all the time. So I saw someone recently talking about how she had trained the members of her family to put their shoes away as soon as they get home, and how her logic behind that is that when you go to work or you go to school, you're not allowed to just take your coat off and throw it on the floor or kick your shoes off and leave them in the middle of the room. You would put your stuff in your cubby or you'd put your stuff on the coat hanger or whatever. So you should be able to do that at home as well. So anyway, I'm going to start really putting the pressure on my family because I'm so sick of tripping over shoes. So now that I have the kitchen in order a little bit, I'm going to open my FabFitFun box because I cannot wait any longer. As usual, I do have codes for you guys to save on FabFitFun, so I'll share those in just a minute. This is the winter box. It says you made the nice list this year. That's a nice touch. So yes, again, it's the winter 2024 box, and I picked some really good stuff in here. I actually had a very hard time choosing things because there were so many good options. What sets apart FabFitFun for me from other subscription boxes is, first of all, that the value of the products in the box outweighs the cost of the box by far. So there's that, but then the other thing is you actually get to choose everything that goes in the box. I've tried other subscription services in the past, and I tend to not like the things that come in the boxes when I don't get to choose them, and then they end up just going to waste. So this is my preferred subscription box. It's so much fun. It's Happy Meal. I really look forward to it every single season. So let's open mine and see what we got. It's got a beautiful Christmas packaging. I love that. I'm getting so excited for the holiday season. Okay, so the first thing in my box is the Lemmy Curb Craving Support supplements. I've heard so many good things about this brand and I've never tried them, so when I saw this as an option, I decided to grab these. I have like the worst cravings in the entire world. I have a huge sweet tooth. I really struggle with eating healthy, so I don't know, I'm hoping that these help me just to curb those cravings a little bit, so I'm excited to try this. The value of this, I believe, was $40 just for this product alone. And the next thing I have is the Make Waves mascara by Tower 28. I feel like I see people using this brand all the time and I've never tried it, so I was excited to try this out. The value of this is $20. Okay, and now we have the Everyday Body Milk by Rosie Jane. This just really intrigued me. It's also called like Chill the Out, so I love that. And it smells amazing. So this is going to be great for dry skin over the winter time. And when you think FabFitFun, you might be thinking like hair, beauty, skin, stuff like that. But no, there's so much more to FabFitFun than just that stuff. And here's your example. We've got the Brock Your Body Mini Round Ceramic Coquette set. I'm probably pronouncing that so wrong, but these are ceramic, they're dishwasher and microwave safe. They're also oven safe up to 475 degrees, and they are ridiculously adorable. Like, look at these colors. We got a green one and a white one. They are so cute. I don't have anything like this, so this is perfect. I needed something like this. They're like little soup bowls. Love them. And the next thing I have is this Kira Moon face and neck roller. This is to tone, lift, and massage. I'm sure there's like a method to it, and I'm definitely not doing it correctly, but I don't have anything like this. So again, I was excited when I saw it as an option. They also had a safety alarm as an option, and now looking back, I wish I had picked that up as one of my choices, because I feel like a safety alarm is just something that every woman should have on them when you're out and about walking around. But I'm really excited to have this as well. I can't remember what I chose over the safety alarm, like what was the option I picked instead of that, but looking back, probably should have picked that up. And the last thing I have is the Hourglass Vanish Blush Stick. I don't have anything from Hourglass in my makeup collection, and I feel like I see people using these all the time and they look so beautiful. This is such a pretty color. I think it's gonna be perfect for my skin tone, so I'm really excited to try this out. Okay, so as usual, I have 2 coupon codes for the FabFitFun box. So if you use the code Catherine, that will get you 20% off a seasonal membership with FabFitFun. But if you'd prefer to have an annual membership, you save a little bit of money having an annual membership. You can use the code CATHERINEGIFT, and that will get you a $200+ gift with your box. Nobody let me know last time what the free gift was, so please, somebody tell me what that $200 gift is. I'm so curious. So use my code CATHERINEGIFT and get that $200+ gift on an annual membership. Please come back here and let me know what the gift is. If you have never heard of FabFitFun before, if this is your first time seeing me do an unboxing with them, it is a lifestyle subscription box. You get a box seasonally, and in the boxes you get 6 full-size products. They could be like beauty, fashion, skincare, makeup, home products. And again, you get to choose every single thing that goes into your box. And also, as a FabFitFun member, you get access to flash sales. So you can get up to 70% off of big brands like Fenty, Prada, Glossier, Summer Fridays, just to name a few. And if you choose the annual membership, you get first dibs to getting to pick your products every single month. You also get early access to the flash sales, and you get earlier shipping as well. So I definitely recommend the annual membership, but you honestly can't go wrong with either one. Each season's box is valued up to $350. And when you use my code Catherine for that 20% off of your first box with FabFitFun, your box comes out to about $55.99. So it's some serious value. When you add up all the products that you get in the box, it far outweighs the actual cost of the box. I am feeling a little bit sad that my trip to New Orleans is over, but this is gonna just bring my spirits up a little bit. I'm excited to have some new things to try, and again, I'll have all of my discount information in the description box below if you want to check it out. Thank you, as always, to FabFitFun for partnering with me on this video. I'm so excited to use all of this new stuff that I got. FabFitFun is like my favorite brand to work with. I hope you guys enjoy and take advantage of those discount codes. And I'm gonna put all this away, and then we're just gonna get right back to getting some things done. I cannot wait to hopefully have a garage in our next house, because I'm always putting stuff on this table that belongs outside of my car, because I don't always want to just like immediately go out and put it in my car and leave it out there. Sometimes I'd rather just grab it on my way out. So anyway, there's still stuff all over that table because there was multiple things I had to bring out to the car. But now we're going to work on some of my unpacking. When we got home from our trip, I just kind of threw everything on this table and figured I'd deal with it in the morning. So that's what we're going to do now. I was so worried that my bags were going to be overweight when we were getting on the airplane, but I think on our way there, my bag weighed 36 pounds, and then on the way home, it weighed 40 pounds. So it really could have been worse, and luckily I didn't have to pay any charges for my bag being overweight. I had bought a couple of outfits specifically for this trip that we were going on, because I don't own like going out clothes, because typically I'm just at home and I'm just dressing comfortably. I don't work in an office anymore. I don't usually even go out to dinner or really do anything. So I had bought a couple of things to wear, and now I'm like, what do I do with those things? Because I don't know when I'm going to be wearing these things next. Do I hold on to them? Do I donate them? I really don't know, but they were fun. It was fun to dress a little bit differently for a couple of days. Sutton absolutely tore my living room to shreds while I was gone. He took out every single toy that he possibly could have, and he brought up so many things from our basement, which is something that we struggle with constantly. He always wants to bring toys up from our downstairs playroom into our living room, and I do try to keep the living room collection of toys pretty minimal because I just don't want the mess all the time up here. So anyway, while I was gone, he had like free reign of bringing things upstairs from the basement into our living room. So there was just a plethora of things that didn't belong. So I'm just gonna go through everything, sort it, and get things put back where they belong.
I know the next morning when the sun goes up, it might be the last day of you and me.
Now that Christmas is about to be coming up, I really am not looking forward to the extra clutter being added to our house. We are planning to have a smaller Christmas this year as far as gifts, just because we are in the house hunting process. So I don't want to overdo it on the spending this year. We really need to focus on saving money right now. But I would love to know what your suggestions are for gifts for the kids that don't involve adding extra clutter. So my oldest wants a PS5, which is just crazy. I can't believe we're already at this point where my kids are asking me for things like that. But anyway, he's asking for a PS5. And then my toddler, I think we want to get him some kind of ride-on vehicle for outside to drive around. But I just don't know what else to get them because I don't want to add a bunch of clutter to the house that we don't need. Obviously, I still want it to be exciting for them. I want them to have like an abundance of gifts under the tree. Nothing crazy, but I want it to be special. But I don't know what to get them because I feel like there's so many toys that they might seem excited about for like 5 minutes and then they're over it and it just collects dust in the corner of the room. So anyway, any suggestions you guys have, any ideas, please leave them in the comments down below. The next thing that I wanted to do was get all of my makeup and toiletries and all of that organized back into where they belong and get everything unpacked. So we're going to deal with that. And then I'm going to quickly just wipe down the vanity area a little bit because it didn't look bad, but I just feel like I constantly have to do this to make sure that the area is sanitary since this is our only bathroom. I decided to store all of my travel size like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, and all of that in that little plastic toiletry thing I had brought with us on our trip. And I'm just going to leave that in my closet so that the next time we do decide to go somewhere, even if it's just overnight somewhere, I have that ready to go and packed and I don't need to worry about getting anything travel size.
My room is a mess. It could use a hand. My favorite TV shows to capturing. I know must get it right. Must get.
Okay, it is the next day. I just had no energy left to give yesterday. Plus, it was a very busy day. We just got like slammed back into reality. It was not a gentle transition coming home from a weekend away. Yesterday we had school drop-off, preschool drop-off, preschool pickup, school pickup. I was filming. We also had swim class for Sutton last night, and Carson had his school's Halloween party last night, and it was freezing at the Halloween party. I was so cold, but I wanted to pick this back up today so that I could get a few more things done and film it. Sutton and I so far today, what did we do today? We had to go pick up his Halloween costume that my sister had at her house. And then after that, we ran to Target because I needed some cleaning supplies. I'll show you guys what we bought. And then we came home. I had to call my mortgage lender to discuss some of like the finances and everything going into potentially selling and buying. I had to do a bunch of paperwork. I had to upload a bunch of documents, like just so many not so fun things. So anyway, it is currently 12:25. We have about 2 hours until we have to go get Carson, so I'm gonna try and get a few more things done around the house and just get caught up on life after being away. But something very exciting I'm gonna show you guys. When we were at Target, I saw these. So these are the, what are they called? Like flocked ornaments, or they're kind of like the velvety feeling ornaments, and these were $35 a box. I'm pretty sure that it's Pottery Barn that sells something very, very similar, but obviously like triple the cost. So anyway, I'm so excited. I love these colors, like the muted neutrals, and I really wanted these last Christmas season, but they were sold out. So when I saw them today, grabbed them. I was so excited, and I think they're gonna look so pretty on our Christmas tree this year. We really do need new ornaments because a lot of ours broke. So I was running pretty low. I'm excited for this year's theme. And then also while we were there, I needed some magic erasers. I didn't realize I grabbed like ultra foamy. I'm not really sure what that means, but grabbed those. I got a new Clorox disinfectant wipe pack, and then also some Dawn Power Wash since I'm running out. Some more dishwasher pods as well. Anyway, that is the update on our day so far. So we're just gonna jump right back into getting some things done. I am going to be showing you kind of a realistic look at what I get done when I'm just trying to get things done quickly. I have a bunch of random things I need to do. So the first thing that I did was grab all of Sutton's laundry to throw that into the wash. And then I wanted to go ahead and make my bed because I cannot stand it when my bed is unmade. It just feels like my entire house is a mess when I don't make the bed. And I'm doing this in like the most lazy way possible, just trying to quickly throw it together without putting too much effort in.
Where did it go? The feeling of thirst, desire to be a rock in my heels. I'm numbers of poison, flows in my veins. Guess I got used to avoiding the pain.
And these are the travel size like toiletries and stuff I was talking about in one of my previous clips. And I'm just throwing that all into this little clear organizer and putting that in my closet for future use. We had an incident where my cat decided to throw up on the floor, so let's clean that up. So another fun thing that happened when we got home is that our oven stopped working. So the preheat function is taking forever. It took us over an hour last night to preheat to 425. So I'm gonna clean the oven because I have the repair guy scheduled to come next week. So I'd like it to be clean for them. And I always use this Easy Off. I know that it's probably like not the best, but it works really well. And I have not found a non-toxic option that works as well. I've tried like baking soda and it just makes a mess. So I'm just gonna stick with this because it works. I set a timer on my oven for 1 hour to let that cleaner sit, and while I was waiting for that to soak up all of the grime in the oven, I went ahead and started cleaning off Sutton's changing table. I feel like we pretty soon are going to be saying goodbye to this changing table attachment to his dresser because we very, very rarely use it now. He's big, he just lays on the floor typically when it's time for me to get him changed into his pajamas or his clothes or whatever. So I feel like pretty soon we're going to be saying goodbye to this, but I'm not quite ready yet. So for now, we're just cleaning it up and reorganizing all of the things on his dresser. In my last video, or one of my last videos, I ordered some more air filters for our HVAC system. So those came in and I'm going to put a new one downstairs. And then I actually need to use this cardboard because Sutton is going to be Lightning McQueen for Halloween and this really needs some structure. So I think I'm going to use the cardboard and some hot glue to try and give it some structure. Reduce, reuse, recycle, right? You should be good on these for a little bit. Okay, so just for reference here, this is the filter I just took out of our HVAC system. It's disgusting. It looks like it's growing fur, and this is a new one. So this is the air we've been breathing in for a while now. Just your reminder to change out your air filters. I've been noticing that my husband and my oldest have been sneezing and just having like some trouble with allergies. So I'm really hoping that switching this out will help. Now this is super random, but I was trying to work on adding some structure to Sutton's Halloween costume because it was very, very flimsy. So I was using that box, like I was talking about before, for the air filters, cutting up some cardboard and using my hot glue gun to add some structure to the inside of the costume. It just looked really bad without adding this in there, so figured this was a quick and easy way to just make it look a little bit better. Doesn't need to last forever. If it only works for the one night of Halloween, then that's more than good enough for me. It definitely helped to add structure to the front, but the back still needs some love, and I cannot find any more glue sticks. So I'm probably gonna have to get some more glue sticks to finish the back, but so far it looks better. And the last couple of things I was able to do was grab Carson's laundry and then wipe out the oven. And after that, I emptied my dishwasher. But once we're done with that, we're going to call it a day on today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and it gave you some motivation to get some things done around your own home. Hope you enjoyed just spending a couple of casual days with me, just getting stuff done. Don't forget to check out FabFitFun. I will have all that information, including the discount codes, in my description box if you're looking for more information on all of that. Thank you so very much for watching this week's video and for supporting me and my channel. It truly means the world to me. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bells so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And I hope I'll see you again next week for another video.